A new life in Europe. A dream chased by thousands.
I don't really think you can better it.
It's just amazing living in Spain.
With sunny days and a great way of life, it's easy to see why. But this doesn't come for free.
To come up with that money out of thin air is quite difficult.
So to fund this life,
Still all go.
expats are setting sail.
He's out. He's gone.
And setting up businesses.
There's mushrooms growing on the wall.
Okay.
On this new series, we follow a fresh group of expats.
Every day's like this at the minute, it's just non-stop.
Run, run, run!
Launching paragliding and restaurants in Spain.
I think there's a future in this for us.
B&Bs and villas in France.
I think we have a party on our hands.
But will it be profitable?
There was a lot of happy people here.
Or simply painful?
If we don't start getting bookings, it's going to be a bit of a problem.
And can the new expats really make their new life in the sun pay?
Job well done.
I'm so happy.
On today's show, father and daughter spring into action.
4 hours in a paddle in this heat, in a kayak paddling in this heat's crazy, you know.
When a kayaker fails to return.
So I need the keys to go on a jet ski, like now.
The pressure of welcoming their first guests.
You need to be getting stuff doing. All this idle chat stuff.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Cause tension for France's newest holiday hosts.
No, I'm not kidding the sake though, but time is against us.
And when a hairdresser goes house hunting.
I want a piece of Spain, not a piece of Chernobyl.
She gets more than she'd bargained for.
It's like you're being invaded by Godzilla. I'm not happy. I am not happy about this.
The Gers department in southwest France. An area brimming with culture and gastronomical treats. Fresh local produce and a wealth of fine restaurants make it an ideal location for the discerning gourmand. With long lunches and laid-back living, it's hardly surprising so many Brits choose to make this place home. People like Lindsay and Richard Watterson, who moved to this huge detached property near Ponja 8 months ago.
Compared to the UK, the space that you get and the size of properties just don't compare.
It's mid-June and they're 4 months into renovating this farmhouse into a holiday cottage.
Look at that. It's like a Ferrari toilet.
They have completed the kitchen, living room, and thanks to help from family and volunteer labourers, another bedroom is nearly ready.
It's good. I like it. I love the wallpaper. Very French. Except it isn't, but it looks French.
But with progress slowed by Lindsay losing use of her prosthetic leg.
I just felt so much more useful when I had it on. It's really strange what a little bit of a leg can do.
They're struggling to finish the work before the start of July when the tourist season kicks off.
In the high season, we stand to be losing a couple of €1,000 a week.
And they also need the rooms finished so they can promote the new business online to attract new customers.
What we want to do is to get it ready for some photographs so we can put it on the website. Because this is the first twin room that we'll have photographed.
But with deadlines looming...
Up a little bit on the left. Down a little bit on the left.
The pressure is taking its toll.
It's not straight. It looks wonky.
But it's always going to look wonky because it's not the wall isn't straight, the ceiling's not straight. So it'll look wonky against the ceiling. It's always going to look wonky against something because the wall goes up at that end.
But use your eye, you know.
I think they look okay. I think they look okay.
Apart from being wonky.
Well, make it not wonky.
I can't make it what wonky. If you'd said put something right in the first place, it wouldn't be wonky, would it? So I'm going to take a measure.
Perfectionist.
Curtain rail disagreements aside, the room is finally ready to photograph.
That's lovely. So what do you think?
I think it's a start.
This room, it's finished.
But you said these mattresses were quite firm.
They're all right. I think it's really good. Behave, they won't be doing that in here.
Lindsay wants everything to be perfect, as she's aiming high with her marketing plans.
We've got a very exclusive booking agent want to come and inspect the house. They want to come and inspect the gîte, and hopefully we'll end up being on their website as one of their exclusive houses in France. So I'm really excited, a bit nervous. It'll be like passing an exam, having someone come out and look with a clipboard and tick, 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 tick. But I just wanted to show them that we've got other rooms finished as well, so it needs to look really good, this one.
Lindsay's hoping this could be the move that delivers some upmarket customers to their luxury accommodation. A few days later, and it's a big day for Lindsay. The French health system is finally making progress with her prosthetic limb. Today she's visiting the local specialist.
Right, let's go and make a leg.
They hope to make a new socket for her current high-tech limb, which will mean Lindsay can get back to the active life she's used to.
It's got a microprocessor in it. You charge it up overnight, it's electric. And yeah, it's really smart. It sort of learns how you walk and it helps you to walk.
Today the specialists will make a cast for the new socket to ensure a perfect fit. And as Lindsay is properly acquainted with the new specialist...
Where?
She's still getting to grips with the French health system.
Oh, I'm getting pants.
Pantalon.
Zut alors, mon pantalon.
No chance of getting those, is there? No.
Can I take them home? You're going to blindfold me as well? No. It's very different here.
Vive la différence, as they say in, well, France.
Monsieur, I feel I know you very well now.
But after a spot of cling filming and a dash of wet plaster, the cast is ready to be sent away.
Merci, au revoir. Au revoir.
And Lindsay is now one step closer towards walking on 2 feet again.
That was one of the most
Bizarre experience.
bizarre, a little
really
bit
bizarre.
surreal, wrapped in cling film by a complete stranger.
So with a replacement leg ordered, Lindsay's new dream life in France is taking shape.
It is a step closer. It is. It is. Yeah, I'll be glad when it comes. And I can get up and walk. And then you can see me doing a bit of walking. People must think all I do is sit on my backside.
But there's only a fortnight left before their first ever guests arrive. The pressure is on for the newlyweds. The Costa Blanca in southeast Spain is renowned for its crystal clear sea and stunning coastline. An amazing 60 of its beaches have earned the prestigious Blue Flag Award, given out to those with the cleanest, safest shores. And the clear turquoise waters makes this area a haven for divers and snorkelers. It's no wonder the area is brimming with water sports businesses.
I think that one will just fit you, Smasher.
One of which is run by Emily Douglas and her dad Ken.
We haven't got any financial objectives other than to keep our heads above water and be happy. And it's, as you've seen yourself, it's just a lovely place to be and work and stay in, you know.
But water sports is very much a summer business, so they only have 4 months to earn enough for them to survive the winter. That means thinking up new ideas like their sunrise trips.
The only people who do it around here. It's something different as well. It's not like just going and renting a kayak and going out for an hour. It's something different.
I owe you €2.
Yeah.
Don't let me forget.
And today they're trying out trips at the other end of the day with their new sunset cruises.
We'll try and be a bit more cultured. We don't call it a booze cruise, but it is really, you know. We'll have a drop carver, and then most of the excursion goes to the 2 beach bars and have a little bit sangria, you know.
They'll charge €25 for a 2-hour kayaking cruise to the island of Altea, and the price includes all the drinks for the evening.
We're going nice and slowly.
It's Emily's night off, so it's down to Ken and new recruit Jack to get 16 people off in time for sunset.
This kayak's here. Do you want to go on a single, yeah?
I'll go on a single.
We're running a little bit late, and there's some guy hasn't turned up as well, so we've been kind of hanging on for him.
Ken's final customer has arrived, and it's a quick paddle to catch the sun and the rest of the group.
Hey, it serves you right for coming late.
In the nick of time, everyone makes it to the island to enjoy the sunset and a drop of kava.
There you go. Come and get it.
I'm just amazed that we were going to see a sunset, because it looked a little bit doubtful at one point. It was running about 15 minutes late, you know.
Cheers! 18 years been here, and this is the first time on the island.
What experience.
And as the sun is setting,
Beautiful.
they make their way to the beach bar.
Well done, you.
And unfortunately for Ken, he has his first casualty.
I've got a broken paddle, but apart from that, it's all good.
And that's not all.
There was one who had a leak. Of course, I'm in there, so I'm soaking wet.
I think you lost something in the water.
My phone.
This way.
My phone.
That way.
This will be phone number 5 that I'm having to replace, possibly. However, it is in a protected bag, so fingers crossed. Oh, it's fine.
That's dry, I think.
Yay!
Despite a few hiccups, no one's spirits have been dampened, but Ken's profits might be taking a further hit.
The guys have been ordering like jugs of sangria and beer as if they've been going out of fashion. So it might be that we haven't made quite as much profit as what we thought we would, but it doesn't matter. It's been a great night.
Come on, guys.
The thirsty paddlers have drank a third of his takings. But with happy customers, it looks like it's going to be a success, as long as Ken keeps an eye on how much the customers drink. Altea on the Costa Blanca. Unlike its livelier neighbour Benidorm, it enjoys a more serene vibe with relatively few high-rise buildings. Attracting holidaymakers from all across Europe, many of whom choose to make it their permanent home, including hairdresser Rachel Warby.
I feel like I'm at the beginning of the next chapter of my life. And I feel like I'm probably in the best space I've been in for many, many years.
It's been 4 weeks since Rachel left the UK to go it alone and become the new owner of an established hair and beauty salon.
You're fabulous.
With new clients on the books, business is going well, prompting Rachel to take on a new assistant. Marianne is en route from Scotland to Altea, but Rachel has a slight worry before her new stylist has even arrived.
I got something on social media like 4 o'clock this morning from Marianne saying, tagging me, saying like, Rachel Warby, I'm sorry if I'm wasted kind of thing tomorrow. Don't judge me for it. And it just set off alarm bells in my head. I've just thought, oh God, what have I let myself in for?
2 hours later and Marianne has arrived.
Let's get your suitcase out. Oh.
Before Rachel lays down the ground rules, it's time for her new recruit to see her new accommodation.
This is Marianne. Hello.
She'll be sharing the space with Rachel and her 2 dogs.
Got your boy.
Oh,
hello.
That's Gracie.
But the sleeping arrangements are a little cosier than Marianne expected.
Right, here's the bedroom. That's your bed. Right, so you got the corner bit of the room. Okay, so that's your side. I'll get you some hangers tomorrow.
I never knew I'd be sharing a room with Rachel, but things like that doesn't bother me, so it doesn't. So, it means we can get to know each other better.
Rachel hopes to find more spacious living arrangements for the 2 of them soon.
See you in a bit. Look after each other.
But for now, she hopes to wow Marianne with the culinary delights of the area. The Spanish pride themselves on creating dishes from the freshest produce, grown in the sunny climate and drawn from the Mediterranean Sea. Dishes like the famous paella that boasts some of Spain's finest ingredients.
Look at the sea, look.
I know, it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful.
Tonight, Rachel and Marianne will be sampling some local cuisine at Rachel's favourite restaurant.
This place is amazing for paella. So what do you fancy? Obviously paella's Spanish. Fill your boots.
I think I'm going to go for like a burger or something.
She wants hangover food. Hangover
I've earned
food.
hangover food.
And while they're on the subject, it's a chance for Rachel to lay down those ground rules.
Never text when you're drunk to
It's
anybody.
my worst habit.
And never put on Facebook to your boss. Oh, sorry if I'm bladdered tomorrow. Don't judge me. I need somebody so I can go, Marianne, tint, bleach, 30 mils of bleach, 30 mils of peroxide. What percent? 9%.
I want to come out here and make something with myself and really enjoy myself, and I think I've got this far, so...
I want you to be the best hairdresser you can possibly be.
It's such a good opportunity with Rachel being here, and I can feed off her for so much. She's got so much experience in hairdressing. I do like to go out for nights out with my friends, but work comes first. You need to work to pay the bills, you need to work to afford to go out for nights out. So if you don't work, then you can't afford to do all that.
Big day tomorrow, first day officially in the salon. Can you believe it?
No, it's been in so fast.
Make the most of it, just go for it. I've had a really stressful day, got a bit neurotic earlier on, and she's turned out to be okay. There is no guarantee with anybody, so you just have to give them a chance and see how it goes.
The air has been cleared tonight, but will Marianne meet Rachel's high standards on her first day tomorrow?
Onwards and upwards.
Yes.
On the Costa Blanca, father and daughter Ken and Emily are trying to make as much money with their water sports business while the sun shines.
We came, it was just a big adventure that, you know, from day one, it's just been absolutely tremendous.
But unfortunately, they've hit a hitch. There's a new rival on the block.
The competitors decided to buy 10 kayaks, which really cheesed us off, for want of a better word, because they're actually a restaurant, an established restaurant on the beach, and they have been for many years. And they've seen us sending more and more kayaks out, and they thought, oh, we'll have a slice of that pie. It's not right, you know, but there you go, you know.
So Emily's dreamt up a master plan to outsmart their competitors and tap into another lucrative market: corporate bookings. It's 6:30 a.m. and today she has her first group of 30 people from a large international business booked on a kayaking trip.
It's kind of a protein shake company kind of thing, and they've come all the way from like Murcia, Alicante, some from Valencia, and people have been up since maybe 4 o'clock this morning to come down here.
Emily's hoping this will be the first of many, and to make a good first impression, she needs all hands on deck.
Morning.
He slept in about 15 minutes. Right, Jack?
This should be good. Ken's still to come as well.
Hope that's not too late.
It's nearly 7 a.m, and with the group ready to go, Ken arrives just in time to help get them out onto the water.
Okay, suerte.
While Emily and Jack head out with the group, Ken's back on dry land holding the fort.
And this is more or less Emily's little baby, I suppose, so yeah, I hope it goes well.
Hola.
Emily will take €450 from this trip alone, all before their official opening time of 9:30.
They're always happy customers here. Bien, chicas?
Muy bien.
Phenomenal, eh?
But as the first kayak comes in,
Una experiencia muy buena.
Ken spotted a problem that will dent their profits.
It sprung a leak. It can happen. It can happen. There's been a repair here and a repair here, and this one's came off. I think that's ready for the kayak knacker's yard.
First, though, they have a more immediate problem. A few customers have been separated from the group, and Ken's worried they may be in trouble.
We went too far.
I think they tried to make it to Calpe.
But they tried to make Calpe. That's too far.
Now Calpe is where that big rock is, the Peñón at Calpe. They'll just be there now, and then they've got to get all the way back again.
The majority of the group have returned, but a kayak is still out on the water.
It must be pushing 11 o'clock now, Emily, is it?
22.
10:35.
The sea here is safe and calm, but kayaking in the baking heat can take its toll. So Emily isn't taking any chances. She's going looking for him.
So I need the keys to go on a jet ski, like now.
In Altea on the Costa Blanca, Ken and his 19-year-old daughter Emily are getting increasingly concerned about a missing boy out on the water.
I still can't see the grey kayak, and that's been like 4 hours now, you know.
He's part of Emily's corporate booking, which set off at sunrise to the nearby island of Loya. And while the majority of the group have returned, it's now almost the hottest part of the day.
But they've totally underestimated the time they've been out, the distance they've went. 4 hours in a paddle in this heat, in a kayak paddling in this heat's crazy, you know.
Their experience tells them they need to act fast, but just as Emily is about to launch a search party,
Dad?
a kayak is in sight.
Is that the boy?
Yes.
Unaware of the worry he has caused, it looks like this young boy was just having too much fun to notice the time.
Toma, coge agua, que llevas 4 horas en el agua. Gracias.
That means everyone's accounted for.
Oh my God. But it turned out he wasn't actually just... It wasn't because he was tired or anything, it was just he was playing about. He was throwing himself in the water and couldn't get back in, and then throwing himself out again, and then just going slowly on purpose to annoy his brother. So, I don't know. It's a long time, 4 hours out on the water.
It hasn't been the easiest day's work for Emily, but their first corporate booking has ended a success.
El amanecer, ver salir el sol y la tranquilidad y la paz que hay allí. No se oye nada, solo el mar. Muy bonito.
Could more bookings like this be the key to a profitable summer?
Muy bien, ya está.
If you want to get away from it all, then the Gers department in the southwest of France could be heaven. Rolling Gascon hills and the majestic mountains make it the ideal place for lovers of the great outdoors. And new arrivals Richard and Lindsay want a piece of the action.
Out in the beautiful Gers countryside, surrounded by vineyards, and we're only an hour and a half from the coast.
It's the beginning of July, and Richard and Lindsay have passed their deadline to finish renovating their luxury holiday cottage.
I mean, we wouldn't have made the 1st of July. That's when we initially were going to be open to start with. But I think we would have killed ourselves trying to make that.
Every week they're late is costing them €2,000 in lost revenue. With 2 rooms left to complete, Richard is working round the clock.
I haven't worked so hard in my life for that I've done here.
After months of labouring alone, the pressure is starting to get to him.
The weekend was a bit stressful. Had enough of it. Wanted to go and just disappear. I was sick of it. And when there's just the 2 of you, you sort of take it out on each other.
It has been tense because we're kind of getting to the last push, and you can see the end, and it's just these last 2 weeks. Just want them to be over.
After 2 more weeks of work, the holiday home is now all but complete. 4 tired bedrooms each now have a distinctive individual character, styled with upscaled furniture created by Lindsay. As well as the kitchen and lounge, the Gîte has a brand new summer living space leading to an outside dining terrace. All that's left to do are a few snagging jobs and a clean-up, but they need to do it quickly, as today Lindsay and Richard will welcome their first paying guests.
Does it look different?
It looks amazing.
Luckily, they have some willing volunteers helping out.
They've landed. The cavalry have landed.
Richard's cousin Andrew and his family have arrived from England to lend a hand on the final push.
So relieved they're here now. So relieved.
Everything needs cleaning, and there's still some last-minute plumbing jobs.
You've done all this, Richard, then?
Yeah.
Do you want to come do ours? He will. I'm going to rent it out.
Richard is conscious that guests are only 4 hours away, but Lindsay can't resist giving Sarah a tour of their work.
Can I stay in here?
You need to be moving, like, you need to be getting stuff doing. All this idle chat and stuff. Not getting
For goodness sake.
No, I'm not goodness sake, no, but it's, time is against us, okay?
So it's all hands on deck for the army of volunteers.
When you do the hoover, there's a bit on the thing there from yesterday when he was doing that.
Let me do that now and then I'll get it. A bit of a slave driver, isn't he? Jack, do me a favour. Can you go and put that in the bathroom?
Yeah, which one?
At the very end.
Okay.
Can you put it in one of the drawers? They're so good. Love those boys.
And with an hour to go, job done.
So what's your favourite room there, darling?
My favourite room, it would be a close run thing between bedroom 3 and this one. I love this room.
Come on, Mr. Fleas.
I love all of them, but I love this one.
5 months of hard work have finally made Richard and Lindsay's dream a reality.
I can't believe we've done it. I actually can't believe that we've done it. Yeah, I feel a bit emotional, really, a little bit. But I tell you what, I'm full of admiration for that man, because he has just worked so hard, incredibly hard. And I know he's bossy, but we had a goal, and it was our joint goal, and we've done it.
If I walked in here, if I was them, and I've done this because I've been on loads of holidays where I've been to Gîtes, and if I walked in here, I'd be really happy. I'd be really, really happy.
In an hour's time, they'll find out if their very first guests feel the same way. The Costa Blanca is one of Europe's most visited areas, and also a favourite destination for Brits buying property in Spain. And there are plenty of bargains to be had. A 2-bedroomed apartment with swimming pool in Altea starts from £120,000, and with year-round high temperatures, heating bills are a fraction of the UK.
Come on then, girls.
Amongst those Brits lucky enough to call this area home are hairdresser Rachel Warby and her new junior Marianne.
In we go. Come on, Marianne.
It's Marianne's first day in Rachel's new salon. She needs to prove she has what it takes to work alongside the London hairdresser.
Your first 2 weeks is your trial week. We'll keep it simple and we'll just use the book.
Today's my first day in the salon, so I'll be out of my comfort zone, but then I think sometimes you have to be out your comfort zone to learn and things.
Marianne is keen to benefit from Rachel's 30 years of experience.
What I'm finding in Spain, Marianne, is most people put this brassy high lift sort of tint on. They don't even go ashy. They definitely put a few bleach highlights in it, would you say, Marianne? Feel that?
It's really good to start with to assist Rachel and things, to see the way she works and see how she would highlight hair.
So what colours did you decide to use, Rachel?
So I went for a 6'6" with a bit of 6'8".
Right.
It's like a chocolatey dark blonde, yeah? Deposit your colour in, mid-length, and then blend it up. Just make sure it doesn't slip.
Rachel's standards are high, and Marianne watches and learns every aspect of the salon.
Right, just make sure everything's, you know, no marks on it, like you would at a nice restaurant, you know, just get it all. And then you pick one of the cakes, just put that on the side like that. All right, and then we take that over.
After her first full day in the salon, what does Marianne think of her new job?
Going by what I've seen already, I hope that I'm here for longer than 2 weeks, but obviously that all depends on Rachel and what Rachel thinks. You only get out what you put in, don't you?
Yeah, exactly, darling. You only get out what you put in.
It's 4 days later, and Rachel and Marianne are swapping hairdressing for house hunting. The lease on Rachel's apartment is nearly up, and sharing a bedroom with her boss was never part of the grand plan for Marianne.
I'm used to having a whole house by myself, so sharing an apartment with Rachel sometimes can be a wee, not tricky, but I'm just used to my own house. I'm used to my own space.
They've come to a little town not far from Altea, called Altea, to look at an apartment.
It's perfect quiet. It's perfect for getting home from work after nattering all day to people.
Renting a 2-bedroomed apartment in this area costs around €500 a month, less than half the price of a similar-sized property in London.
It's got a swimming pool, that's a bonus. It's huge for the dogs, they've got plenty of place to run around.
On first inspection, this property looks ideal, but the views aren't exactly breathtaking.
It's got this monstrous, ugly she-devil of a telegraph pole. It's just huge. I want a piece of Spain, not a piece of Chernobyl. Look at its sister up there. You know, it's like you're being invaded by Godzilla. I'm not happy. I am not happy about this.
This isn't looking like the place to rent for Rachel and Marianne, so it's back to the drawing board.
I'm optimistic. Viva España. We love you.
And 2 days later, Rachel's optimism is paying off.
Hi, Elena.
They're back in Altea to meet estate agent Elena.
This is a house?
Okay.
This 3-bedroomed house would cost them €550 a month.
This is a nice size, so this is like the dining area, I guess. And then obviously the living room here.
You can change,
it around.
The sofa there and the tables here.
Yeah.
Whatever suits you. The first bedroom here?
Yeah, that's quite small, but that's fine.
Like
This looks like Marianne's room. She's fell in love with the bunk beds. Well, this is my room. I've claimed this one. I like the light. This for me is the light.
Right.
Perfect. I love
sun
that.
all day time.
The view out here is beautiful, the mountains and everything. It looks
and the
beautiful.
sea. That's the sea there.
Yeah.
That's Calpe down there.
Are you sure you're wanting this room?
Yes. Yes. Sorry. Oh, it's beautiful here.
I think this is the house, Rachel.
I think this is the house too, Marianne.
The girls
High
are
five.
love it.
And if that's not enough, there's an added bonus with this property.
I could just see the sea. I could just see the sea. Look, through the gap. Our swimming pool's got sea views.
Now Rachel's put down roots with her new house, it's time to turn her attention to her big ambition to become Altea's top hairstylist. On the Costa Blanca, 49-year-old hairdresser Rachel Warby has been trying to attract new customers to her salon in Altea.
I'm going to chop into it more when it's dry. This is just the beginning. Okay.
There's been a steady stream of clients, and whilst business is picking up...
Would you just have a seat, just one moment?
Rachel wants to make a bigger name for herself in Altea. Today she has a returning customer, Adina, who first came to the salon 3 weeks ago.
I'm very blessed to have this hair, but...
Yeah, it's naturally thick and it's got a natural frizz to it.
Yeah.
Now she's back to be styled by Rachel for a special occasion.
She's having a photo shoot because she's got a couple of weeks till she has her baby, and she wants to kind of capture that memory, that moment of being pregnant.
Rachel needs to impress Adina. As a professional dancer, she may hold the key to a whole new network of clients.
I've been working in show business over 20 years, and I like to work with professional people because either you do something professional and good or don't do it.
Yeah.
No pressure then.
She knows loads of people, kind of heals ladies. I need clients like that to help push the business forward.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Having worked with top models like Kate Moss on fashion shoots in London, Rachel's determined to bring a bit of glamour to the shoot. The first backdrop for the photo shoot is the medieval town of Altea.
Look at that.
Tourists are captivated by its pretty cobbled streets and palm-fringed promenade.
How beautiful is that restaurant?
It's the first time Rachel's had a chance to visit the area, but her exploring will have to wait, as there's work to be done.
Hold on, it's just a little bit skewy. 1 second. Go on then. Nice, that's nice. Nadina, let all your hair go back. That's it. She's just like a pregnant Hollywood star. Look at that. That's what you call a hair shot. Hold on, 1 sec.
Rachel knows a successful shoot could bring other clients to this new service, and it's work she truly loves.
This is what I love doing back in England, so it's just, it's what I'm good at as well. I know when to get in, like now. Quick. What do you want of me? Miss World.
The team heads to the next location, a secluded spot on Altea's Pebble Beach.
1, 2, 3.
Fly like a butterfly. I don't think you need the scarf. I think it looks a bit naff. Don't work. I don't like it. We wouldn't do this in England. We'd be like that, ditch the scarf. There's a bit Ina Sharples. It should just all be about the hair and the body, you know?
But the scarf isn't the only thing coming off.
I'm freezing, I've got my clothes on.
Adina's husband Danny's not going to miss the opportunity for a family shot.
Rest your chin on her. Yeah, more.
Junta tus dedos, que no se queden.
Oh, that's cute. That's the shot.
With the sun setting, the shoot is wrapped.
Danny, look.
Leaving Rachel wondering if Adina is happy with the results.
Wow.
Bravo.
Wow.
Good job.
Wow, they look beautiful together.
Rachel was amazing. Definitely I'm going back for cut, for color, for everything. Yes, she's my hairdresser. Yes. Oh, look at this one. Look at it, yeah.
I did enjoy it, it was a giggle. And it was good to meet the Spanish photographer. You know, maybe, who knows if he might book me again in the future. Oh, even that one, look. You know, I didn't get much money to do it, but it was worth it for the connections.
Yay! My first photo shoot in Spain. Whoa!
With a happy client, Rachel is on a roll. And with new contacts, who knows what the next step is for the London hairdresser. In Gers, in southwest France, Richard and Lindsay Watterson have just renovated a 19th century farmhouse into a luxury holiday cottage. It's 4 p.m. on the day of their first guest's arrival. After 5 frantic months of hard work, the couple have a final moment to reflect on their efforts.
It feels really weird knowing that this afternoon we'll hand over a key and we kind of forfeit the right to come in here anymore for 2 weeks. There's a key, look after it. It's like our baby. You just gotta let them get on with it.
Weird, isn't it?
But it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice sort of playing a part in somebody's holiday. That'll be nice. Well, that's what we're in it for, isn't it?
Richard may have retired from the army, but settling into civilian life is an eye-opening experience for him.
4 minutes past 4.
They're not late. The place is available after 4 o'clock. They might turn up at 8 o'clock tonight. I hope not, but they might. They don't know that they're our first guests.
It's not important, really, I don't think.
No, it shouldn't matter whether you're the first guest or the last guest. You know,
No, to us,
it's about,
it doesn't matter. They'll be the
it's
same.
about, you know, having a service and a place.
And the next guests will be. It'll be a bit like having these guys again. It'll be perfect again.
Is that a car?
At precisely 16:21, the first guests arrive.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Mwah. Mwah.
Peter, Barbara Ann and their two inquisitive children, Ailish and Rudy.
This is Ailish.
A shark.
It wasn't a shark, don't listen to him.
Introductions over, and it's time for the all-important first impressions.
This is your house for the next 2 weeks. So we'll take you through and I'll show you around a few things.
Wow, this is lovely.
Oh, wow.
It's the Eiffel Tower. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is really great, thank you.
I'm so pleased you like it.
You're very, very special to us because you are our first guest.
Well, anything doesn't work or...
Yeah, really. I mean, anything.
Yeah.
You know, you would actually be helping us.
Yeah, no, we'll let you know if there's anything.
You're our
better.
troubleshooter.
Oh, that's fine. We're good at that
Just
job.
tell us, you know, or if you go for something in the cupboards and you think, oh, that would have been handy if that had been there.
Okay.
Say, because chances are we've either got one or two of them at home anyway. So. I'd like to be in a position to have the time to actually enjoy this for a bit.
Sit and read a book all day
by
the pool.
Read a book.
That'd be a novelty, wouldn't it?
Read a book that isn't a catalogue from a DIY shop.
That isn't a Brico Depot catalogue.
What are you going to do with a pool for 2 weeks, guys, and this all to yourself?
We'll never get anywhere, will we? You want to be in here all the time.
You're coming in with us. I'll come in with you, okay.
Often when you look at websites, and the pictures are usually very, they're very beautiful, but when you actually see it in real life, it doesn't usually match up to what you see on the website.
You see the good bits, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
But this is
This is exactly how it looked beautiful on the website. It looks beautiful.
I think this is even, it's even lovelier. Like this part here, with that perspective onto the pool, and just
great view.
It looks like all Richard and Lindsay's hard work is finally paying off.
We had the vision.
It's been tough.
And we had to get up and go to get up and make it happen.
Yeah, and we've done it. And we've achieved our aim, and now the secondary aim now is to get on, do it, and make
some
it a living.
money. Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead proud of you. Partner, give me 5.
So the renovation is a hit. Now the Wattersons have to show they're just as good as holiday hosts. Next time, when an ill wind blows no good for Ken and Emily.
I think it's going to be another poor day, which will be about 2 or 3 in a row.
It's all hands on deck to bring in the cash.
Well, we have to make as much money in the next 2 weeks. I mean, it's the end of the season.
A couple's new life in France.
Our first glimpse of the new promised land.
Falls at the first hurdle.
We've had a meeting with our agent and there seems to be a legal hitch.
And Rachel's first fiesta.
Oh, they love letting off their bangers, those boys.
Goes off with a bang.
I feel sorry for anyone that's on a pacemaker.